Hello and welcome everyone. So let us begin with another day of our class. We will be practicing a bit of transformation exercise, which you know is going to be available for is going to appear in your class 9 paper, class 10 paper, class 11 papers, as well as class 12 paper. So every one of you can follow this, can utilize this for practice, and it is of course going to be helpful to you. You will find some different kinds this time, so stay tuned. आपको इस तरह का नहीं मिला होगा कहीं पे, न्यू काइंड है, न्यू कैटेगरीज़ है ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन का, तो वो देख लेते हैं हम पहले. बिफोर दैट, माय नेम इज़ रेशमी मुखर्जी. इन माय चैनल यू गेट ICC, ISC, English literature, English language topics. All the topics that I teach are also available in the written material of it is available in this website. You can utilize it. Just जैसे आपको गाइड बुक में मिलता है वैसे आपको यहाँ पे मिल जाएगा लाइन बाय लाइन एक्सप्लेनेशन. यूट्यूब चैनल में डिस्क्रिप्टिव वाला मिलेगा और यहाँ पे आपको रिटन मटेरियल मिल जाएगा. टेलीग्राम चैनल का लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में है. यू कैन कनेक्ट विथ मी देयर. डू नॉट फॉरगेट टू लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब इफ़ यू थिंक दिस channel is benefiting you in any possible way. Okay, so other than that, you have your online private class batch. There is nothing much to say about it, you already know. Class timings of YouTube classes: Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. These are the timings when you will get your classes. I mean the videos, the live classes or the normal recorded videos. These are the timings when you will get them. And the available offers, this one means the free offers. Here I will just tell you क्वेश्चन पेपर्स. जैसे ही आपको मतलब मेरा कोशिश ये रहेगा कि आपको कोई भी ट्यूशन टीचर की ज़रूरत ना हो. अनलेस एंड अनटिल यू आर वेरी वीक, यू थिंक आपको बहुत सारा एक्सप्लेनेशन की ज़रूरत है, इससे काम चल जाएगा. अगर आपको क्वेश्चंस की ज़रूरत है, इफ़ यू वांट मी टू टेल यू द आंसर्स ऑफ दोज, you can share me your question papers also. I will tell them, I'll tell the answers of them in the live classes. जिन लोगों ने भी ऑलरेडी भेज दिए हैं आपके पेपर्स, डोंट वरी, वो डिस्कस किए जाएंगे कुछ दिनों बाद. ओके, let the rush begin, then we will discuss it. Clear and scan pictures, send it, and PDF, the PDF that you will make for the question papers, you will share it over here, slothskill.contact@gmail.com. One more thing that I want to tell you, all those who are sending their mails to the previous email ID, Reshmi Mukherjee wala, do not send me anything over there, because now I do not check it mostly. This is the email ID where you will be able to get in touch with me. So remember, this is the email ID where you will send. ओके, प्राइवेट क्लास के बारे में हो कि ये फ्री ऑफर्स के बारे में हो, कुछ भी, यू हैव टू टेल दिस टू मी ओवर हियर इन दिस email ID. So if we move into our topic today, you see we are going to do choose the correctly transformed option. You will get certain options also. वो options देख के आपको पता करना मतलब आइडेंटिफाई करना पड़ेगा कि कौन सा करेक्ट है. वो बिगिन भी दिया रहता है, उसको देख के फिर कौन सा एप्लीकेबल है वो चूज़ करना है. तो पहला वाला देखते हैं. आई विल कॉल यू व्हेन आई अराइव एट द एयरपोर्ट, ही सेड. So this is of course written in direct speech. We have to make it into, change it to indirect speech. We have to begin it with he said that. It is just the same as changing it to the indirect form. Okay, so he said that he will call me. No, will call needs to change to would call. So first and fourth we will remove. Second and third remains where we have would call me when he. Now arrive will also change to the next past form, simple past, so arrived. So the third option is going to be the correct one. So question number A, right answer is option number 3. Okay, so before we move into the next one, I will show you something from where you can utilize your the grammar portion. This is a very good book which I myself follow, as you can see on the screen, as well as over here. This image is ulta. Anyway, this is the book, the picture you can see on the screen also. This one is a very good book, as I have followed it even the last year. You see, this is the name and everything, you can see it for yourself. फ्रेजल वर्ब के, दिस इज फॉर ऑसवॉल्ड पब्लिशर्स, दे हैव ब्रॉट यू दिस बुक. एंड यहाँ पे आपको फ्रेजल वर्ब्स के बहुत सारे मिलते हैं, जैसे यू कैन सी ओवर हियर. वर्ब आस्क समवन आउट. ओके, व्हाट इज़ द मीनिंग ऑफ इट, यू आर गेटिंग ओवर हियर. यू आर गेटिंग एन एग्जाम्पल ऑफ हाउ टू फ्रेम द सेंटेंस ऑल्सो. ओके, सो दिस इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर ऑल द क्लासेज 9, 10, 11, 12. हम सबको फ्रेजल वर्ब्स में बहुत प्रॉब्लम आता है. यहाँ पे सब कुछ मिल जाएगा आपको, 9 और 10 यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है. तो you can take this book. Even last class I showed you one book, you can take that also. This one is a very good one, phrasal verbs. You will get a whole idea of how to frame the sentences, what kind of phrasal verbs can come in exam. So this one will be a very good book, not just for phrasal verbs. यहाँ पे आपको essays मिल जाएंगे, letters, whatever is there in your English language exams. Even class 11-12 for the phrasal verbs and transformation part, it is very helpful. You can use it for your practice. Okay, so we will move into our topic again. She always wears a red dress to parties. We have to change the voice. मतलब active voice में हुआ तो passive में change करना है, passive में हुआ तो उल्टा. Okay, so she always wears a red dress to parties. A red dress is always worn by her to parties. Okay, nothing wrong in it. She always wears a dress that is red to parties. No need of changing it so much. No, that is red, wears a dress. We can simply write red dress because it is not required that we make a different clause, right? Dress that is red, again same thing, it is not required कि हम अलग से एक clause बना दें, that is red. Okay, not required. So dress, red dress बोल सकते हैं. 2 और 3 का कोई importance नहीं है यहाँ पे. She always wears a red dress to parties. So when you are changing the voice, your object, red dress is your object, that should come in front, right? So here you don't see it, here the red dress is still behind. So the best option is this one, because fourth one is same as the question itself. So it is going to be option number 1, which is correct. Alright, next, number C. They have been working on the project for 2 weeks. Again we have to change the voice. The project has been worked on by them for 2 weeks. Okay, let us see the other options. They have been working on the project for 2 weeks now. Not required, now extra word, not required. The project has been worked on for 2 weeks by them. They have been working is given, right? So they have been working on the project for 2 weeks. Again the same thing is repeated, which is not applicable when you are changing the voice. The project has been worked on by them for 2 weeks, and the project has been worked on for 2 weeks by them is the correct one. So option number 3 will be the right choice over here. Okay, let's move to number D. The movie was boring, so we left early. Join the 2 parts of the sentence without using so. Here we have so छोड़ के join करना पड़ेगा. We left early, that the movie was boring, unnecessary. Why we will use that? The movie was so boring that we left early, possible. The movie was boring and we left early, it is opposite. मतलब and नहीं use करना है. We left early and the movie was boring. So the best option is number 2. The movie was so boring that we left early, right? Because so and that comes together and that makes the perfect combo, right? So number E, let's move to number E. She needs to finish her essay before the deadline. Change the voice again. So she needs to finish her essay. Her essay needs to come in front. So 1 and 3 can be correct. Rest you eliminate then and there. Her essay needs to be finished before the deadline. Okay, it seems correct. Her essay needs to have been finished. Why it is not required? No, needs is your verb. So needs ka simply her essay needs to be finished is the correct word. Needs to finish, needs to be finished. So the correct option is number 1. Her essay needs to be finished before the deadline. Next, number F. The movie was so boring that I fell asleep. You have to transform without using that. That remove करना है यहाँ से. Okay. So how to write it? I fell asleep during the boring movie. The movie was so boring, I fell asleep. That is not there, so incorrect. I fell asleep during the movie. It was so boring. Incorrect. The boring movie caused me to fall asleep. Again, it is incorrect. So what it will be? I fell asleep during the boring movie. Okay. So I fell asleep during the boring movie. This is correct because unnecessarily we will not write so much. Simply we will use boring as an adjective for the movie, right? So let's move to number G. They will. अच्छा, मैं अगर ज़्यादा जल्दी बोल दिया तो pause करके थोड़ा सा सोच लो कि आंसर क्या होगा, फिर चेक करो कि करेक्ट है कि नहीं. ओके. They will have to cancel the concert if it rains. Choose the grammatically correct transformed sentence below. If it rains, they will have to cancel the concert. Seems correct. They will have to cancel the concert if it rained. Why past tense? Not required. If it rains, they would have to cancel the concert. Why would? Again, it is going to be past tense. No, everything in the question is written in present, right? So it will be in present. They would have to cancel, again past tense. So incorrect. First option is correct. If it rains, they will have to cancel the concert, right? Let's move to number H. She has practiced yoga for 2 years. Yoga has been, what you have to do, change the voice. Yoga has been practiced by her for 2 years. She has been practicing yoga for 2 years now. She has been practiced yoga for 2 years. Incorrect. Yoga has been practiced for 2 years by her. Best option will be, which one do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, just think. Best option will be number 1. Number 4. Yoga has been practiced for 2 years by whom? By her. Okay. Next, number I. The teacher asked us to hand in our essays by Friday. Again, we have to change the voice over here. We were asked to hand in our essays by Friday by the teacher. Let's see. The teacher asked that our essays be handed. Incorrect over here. The teacher asked us to hand our essays in by Friday. The teacher asked us to hand in our essays on Friday. Hand in is given. So what should be the correct option? Of course, the first one, we were asked to hand in our essays by Friday by the teacher, right? Change the voice. So the teacher asked us, so we should come in front. We is the object over here. Okay. So we were asked to hand in our essays by Friday by the teacher. So option number 1 is the correct one. Alright. Next, again we move to number J. The cat slept for most of the day. Identify the correctly transformed sentence below. Just we have to find out which one is correct, suitable, best one. The cat slept for most of the day. The cat slept for the majority of the day, seems correct. The cat slept for most of the day. When we are writing most, it has to have the most of the day, right? So incorrect. The cat slept for a lot of the day. This is completely incorrect. We do not write lot of the day. The cat slept for large part of the day. We have to write a large part of the day. So it is incorrect. Best option is the cat slept for the majority of the day. Okay. I am explaining every sentence so that in the option, so that you get an idea कि क्यों मेरा आंसर correct नहीं है. Okay. Number K. I will go to the beach if the weather is nice, she said. She said that she would go to the beach if the weather was nice. So you have to change it, of course, in the indirect. It is not written, but you can understand, of course. You have to change it to indirect. She said that she would. So she said that till here everything is same. Now will should change to would, right? So 1 and 3 can be correct. Rest you eliminate. Next, she said that she would go to the beach if the weather is nice, should change to was nice. So simply it is going to be option number 1. Why is option number 3 wrong? Because again over here it is written what? Will be nice. That is incorrect. It has to change to was nice, right? Next, number L. My sister loves reading novels. Use infinitive. We have to remember what is an infinitive. मैंने आपको बोले थे पहले कि बहुत सारा different तरीके का transformation of sentence आपको मिलेगा, different types. So the normal kinds I have already told you. You will find in the other videos. I'll attach the link in the I button also. These are some new kinds. Infinitive मतलब जो non finite verbs होते हैं वो verb के आगे to use करते हैं कहीं कहीं. So वो to plus verb becomes infinitive. That does not work like a verb, okay? Although it is a verb. Novels are loved by the sister. My sister loves to read novels. My sister loves novels to read. Which one is your main verb? Read ना? उसके पहले अगर to use करे तो वो बन जाता है infinitive. So my sister loves to read novels is the correct option, okay? So L is going to be option number 2. Next we'll move to number M. The teacher told us to submit the assignment by Friday. We have to change the voice over here. We were told by the teacher to submit the assignment. Told us. So us will change to, when we change it to passive, it will come in front. We. So we will eliminate 2 and 4. 1 and 3, let's check. We were told by the teacher to submit the assignment by Friday and on Friday. Simply by Friday is given over here. Why should we change it? Extra अलग सा preposition क्यों use करना है? We will simply choose option number 1. Okay. Next, let's move to number N. As the car wouldn't start, they took a taxi to the airport. So rewrite using the word as. Rewrite without using the word as. They took a taxi to the airport because the car wouldn't start. So as we have to remove, right? So the car wouldn't start and they took a taxi. No, the car wouldn't start, so they had taken a taxi to the airport. The car wouldn't start, but they took a, but is also wrong. So 2 and 4 let us eliminate. They took a taxi to the airport because the car wouldn't start. The car wouldn't start, so they had taken a taxi. See, had taken is incorrect over here. पहले गाड़ी काम नहीं किया, फिर उसने टैक्सी को बुक किया, isn't it? So बाद में हुआ, तो why should we use past perfect जो काम बाद में हुआ, right? पहले हो गया था तो उसके लिए हैड टेकन यूज़ कर सकते थे. देखो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ सेंटेंस में भी टेंस का यूज़ हो रहा है, इसीलिए वी हैव टू प्रैक्टिस अ लॉट ऑफ टेंस. ओके, सो विच वन इज़ करेक्ट? ऑफ कोर्स ऑप्शन नंबर 1. ऑप्शन नंबर 3, आई होप यू हैव अंडरस्टूड वाई इट इज़ इनकरेक्ट. हैड टेकन का यूज़ हम तब करते हैं जब दो काम हुआ है पास्ट में और एकदम से अर्लीस्ट जो हुआ है वो होता है पास्ट परफेक्ट. यहाँ पे कार स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ, वो तो आगे हुआ ना, फिर उसने टैक्सी लिया तो वो बाद में हुआ, इसीलिए had taken is not applicable over there. Next, let's move to question O. She has a lot of friends, but she prefers to spend time alone. Rewrite without using but. So we will not use this but over here. Okay. So despite having many friends, she prefers to spend time alone. Seems correct. Although she has many friends, she likes to spend time alone. Likes to, not required. Why we will suddenly change prefers to likes, right? Incorrect. Despite of, immediately incorrect. Despite के साथ we do not use of. In spite के साथ हम लोग of use करते हैं, despite के साथ नहीं use करते, so incorrect. In spite having many friends, in spite के साथ of use करते हैं तो ये भी गलत है. तो which one is correct? Despite having many friends, she prefers to spend time alone. Here is the correct option, right? Next, we have done till number O. I believe you have no doubt at all till here at least, right? Next, they are going to get married in December and will be visiting Pondicherry. Rewrite using a compound conjunction. We are using compound conjunction, मतलब दो conjunction एक साथ use करते हैं, जैसे neither nor, either or ऐसे. Okay. They will get married in December, but also this is not a compound conjunction. They are going to be married in December and visit. This is also not compound conjunction. So आपको अगर पता हुआ कि compound conjunction किसको बोलते हैं तो immediately this will be a very simple 1, 2 you will eliminate. See the third and the fourth one. They are not only getting married in December but visiting Pondicherry. Not only के साथ क्या आता है but also. तो ये complete नहीं है third one. So third one is also incorrect. We will choose the fourth option which is the correct one. They are not only getting married in December but also visiting Pondicherry. Right. Next we will move to question number Q. He enjoys playing tennis but he doesn't have time to play often. Rewrite without using but. Okay, so although he enjoys playing tennis but he doesn't have time to play, although के साथ we do not use but. Despite of, again despite के साथ of use नहीं करते हैं. Despite enjoying playing tennis, he doesn't have time to play often. Although he doesn't, this one is also wrong. Despite enjoying playing tennis, so many ing word we will not use together. Although he doesn't have time to play often, he enjoys playing tennis is my correct answer. So option number 4. Next, number R. As soon as I reached the platform, the train left. So no sooner के साथ use करना है. This is very easy. Many a times you have done. One you will of course find in your exam. No sooner I reached, incorrect. We have to use helping verb, right? Auxiliary. So no sooner did I reached. Reached is incorrect. Did I reach is correct. So 2 and 3 same problem. Remove it. So the fourth option is the correct one. No sooner did I reach the platform. Here I have made a mistake. It will be no sooner did I reach the platform than the train left. Okay, this is my mistake. Over here, before we write the train left, we will write than the train left. Okay. Actually while placing the options ना मुझे लगा था मैं थर्ड वाला को करेक्ट रखूँगी, लेकिन इसमें ed ऐड किया है इसीलिए ये भी इनकरेक्ट है. इसको अगर करेक्ट करना है तो डिड आई रीच द प्लेटफॉर्म दैन द ट्रेन लेफ्ट, ये भी आप कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट नंबर एस. वी शुड हैव लेफ्ट अर्लियर टू अवॉइड द ट्रैफिक. आइडेंटिफाई द करेक्टली ट्रांसफॉर्म्ड सेंटेंस. वी शुड हैव लेफ्ट अर्लियर टू इवेड द ट्रैफिक. इवेड मतलब टू एस्केप. We should had left. Why we will write had left? Incorrect. Okay, have left. So we should left, again incorrect, we should have left use करना था, तो 2 और 3 remove it. We should have left earlier to avoid the jam. Jam word we are not going to use because what is used over here? Traffic. We will not unnecessarily change anything. So simply the first option is correct. We should have left earlier to evade the traffic. Okay. So I believe till here everything is like there is no doubt at all. Then we will move to number T. The restaurant was expensive but the food was delicious. Identify the correctly transformed sentence. Although the restaurant was expensive, the food was delicious. The food was delicious despite, not required. The restaurant was expensive yet the food was delicious. So there is no, it is not opposite, na? So we cannot use yet, despite, all these words. Despite the delicious food, the restaurant was expensive. Again, it is not opposite. So the correct option will be number 1. Although the restaurant was expensive, the food was delicious, right? Next, let's move to U. We will there are till Z, okay, Z number of sentences. Okay, the teacher said if you don't submit your assignment on time, you will fail the class. We have to change it to indirect speech. The teacher warned that if the assignment, see, it is very simple. Do not should change to did not. Check how many. Okay, it has been written in a different way, that if the assignment wasn't submitted on time, so do not submit is present tense. We have to change it to simple past tense. Simple past is wasn't submitted, right? Isn't is in present, hadn't is in past perfect, not required. Again, isn't is in simple past. So only one option remains, number 1, right? Rest all are incorrect. Very easy. Next, let's move to number 5. She is an excellent, sorry, not number 5, it is V. She is an excellent musician and she writes beautiful songs. Without using and, we have to frame the sentence. She is a talented musician. Suddenly talented word क्यों use करना है? यहाँ पे तो excellent दिया हुआ है. Unnecessarily we will not change. So 1 is incorrect. She is an excellent musician who write, singular, no, so it should be writes, incorrect. She is a talented musician and she writes beautiful songs, and नहीं use कर सकते हैं, तो third भी cancel. She is not only an excellent musician but also writes beautiful songs. This is the best one. So option number 4 is correct over here. Next, number W. He was so tired that he fell asleep during the movie. We have to use TOO2. He was too tired to stay awake during the movie. Seems correct. Okay. He was too tired that. So 2 के साथ TO2 आता है, right? So that is incorrect. 2 wrong. He was too tired, again that same mistake, incorrect. He was too tired to couldn't stay, incorrect. So first one is the right option. He is too tired to stay awake during the movie, right? Next, number X, XYZ, the last 3. It is a great pity that you quarrelled with him. So I wish that you had not quarrelled with him. Incorrect. I wish, because we don't require that over here. Okay, I wish you hadn't quarrelled with him seems correct. I wish he hadn't quarrelled. He did not quarrel, right? You. So third one is incorrect. I wish you and he hadn't quarrelled. Who actually quarrelled? You quarrelled, right? You quarrelled with him. He was not responsible for anything. So number 2 is the correct option. Yeah, I wish you hadn't quarrelled with him, right? Next, number Y. The book was very interesting and informative. Use but also. So the book was not only interesting but also informative. The seems correct. The book was not informative but interesting. It was informative, no? Both informative and interesting. So incorrect. The book was informative but also, if you use but also over here, you have to use not only before informative. Incorrect. The book was interesting but also informative. Again same problem, not only use करना है अगर but also का use चाहिए तो. So the correct option is going to be sorry, the book was not only interesting but also informative, right? Last option for today, question for today. I will take an umbrella as it might rain this morning. In case it rained that morning. So suddenly by that we will use, not right, remove it. In case it rains this morning, I will take an umbrella seems correct. बाकी सारे ऑप्शंस चेक कर लेंगे एक बार. इन केस इट रेन्स दिस मॉर्निंग, आई वुड, पास्ट टेंस, वाई, नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. इन केस इट रेन, singular we have to give it, no, it is singular, third person singular, so rains. So the correct option is going to be in case it rains this morning, I will take an umbrella. नाउ द लास्ट थिंग ओवर हियर बिफोर वी एंड आवर क्लास इज़, अगर आपने ये फॉलो किया और बाद में फिर से आपको देखना है तो ये सेम चीज़ आपको वेबसाइट में भी मिल जाएगा, आंसर्स भी दिया हुआ है यहाँ से, लेकिन वो थोड़ा सा वो जो आई फाउंड आउट अ मिस्टेक over there, that is not corrected as of now, that will be corrected soon. You can follow the YouTube, ये वीडियो भी चेक कर सकते हैं जहाँ पे मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया है कि कौन सा करेक्ट है, कौन सा करेक्ट क्यों नहीं है, वो सारे डिस्क्रिप्शन दिया हुआ है. Okay, so you can follow that, or for just the answers you can come and practice from here, or you check the video once, later on you come back and practice paper जैसे ये follow कर लो. ठीक है, so that is all. And before we end, I'll just show you this one. You can share your question papers free of cost, that will be discussed in the live classes. If you are interested, you can send it to that website, that Gmail. Okay, these are the class timings for your YouTube classes, do not miss any. This is about your private class batch, and Telegram channel link description box में दिया हुआ रहेगा. You can stay connected. Website is very very important. Those who are finding anything difficult, use the website, the materials in the website, those are free materials, use them, that will be highly beneficial for you. So that is all for today. Hope we can see all of you in the next class again. And one more thing, try to share the video to as many people it is possible, because the more is the number of views, the more is the number of subscribers, the more I can increase the number of videos, spend more time over here. So I will request you to like, share and subscribe if you find this beneficial. If you don't find this helping you, then it is not required, of course, because it is always better to share better things, isn't it? If it is not helpful, then do not share it, of course, but if it is benefiting you, do share it with all of your friends. We all can score 90% and above, right? So share it with everybody, and hope to see you again on Thursday's class, right? Thank you so much. Bye bye everybody.